Hi everybody, I hope you are all doing great. Here with another video from the February challenge. Yes, February. And now we are in May. And like I've said before, I completed the challenge, I think we were still in February when I completed the challenge. But it's just taken me forever to edit the videos. Because like I said before, it is not my favorite thing. And it puts me to sleep. And I don't want to feel more tired than I usually already do. So that is why it's taking me so long to get to editing the videos. I really thought on the weekend that I was just going to sit down and just get it done. Get them all edited, at least the editing part, and then I was going to save the voiceovers for another day. But that did not happen because, it was good reasons why it didn't happen. Because I hadn't been arting very much, at all. And then there's a free course, one of those classes where they have tons of artists and they give you little classes for free in hopes that you'll purchase the year-long course, which will have all the same artists with more lessons. I think it's called Mastering Mixed Media or something. Anyway, I do that every year. I don't sign up for the full course because a lot of it is just not my style. But now and then, there'll be some of the... Sorry, I'm situating myself. Okay, I'll stop fidgeting. Sometimes they'll have a class that really appeals to me. And so there was one... Okay, I do remember her name. I had it forgotten there for a sec. Jessica Swift. So I was doing that on the weekend. And I was having so much fun with it. So I was finally arting, so I didn't want to stop doing that and edit. Can you blame me? When you finally get back into the groove, or at least doing something creative, you don't want to stop that. So yeah, that's why I didn't bunker down. You'll have to excuse me. I'm on day 2 of a migraine. Well, yesterday was the migraine. Today, I don't know if it's a day 2 or if it's just after effects, residual, just little bits left. Anyway, my head's not fully in it. Let's just say that. So I don't think I'll be talking throughout this whole video. I say that, but now I'm looking at it and the video is less than 15 minutes long, and we all know that once I start babbling, I can get on a roll. So I may be talking throughout the whole thing. I don't know if I finished my ramblings of what I had started, or if I started on one thing and went off track and never went back. I really don't know. I have no memory. But anyway, yeah. So luckily I don't get migraines as bad as how you hear some people get them, where they have to go to bed and put covers over their head and everything and have complete blackness. I'm not that bad. I get my little warning of a flashing, I call it how you can get floaters, and well, not everybody gets them, but you can get floaters. Well, I have this flashing one that I get, and then my headache or my migraine comes. And other than that, yeah, it hurts, but I think I'm so used to getting headaches that it doesn't faze me too much anymore. Like, I'm just so used to it. I was like, oh yeah, another headache. The only downfall with a migraine versus a headache, I find, is that you can take pills, but nothing happens. Sometimes it takes the edge off, like it's not quite as sharp. But I don't know. I'm just grateful I don't get them as bad as what some people do. Like, I'm not vomiting or, like I said, having to be in complete darkness. Mind you, it does feel better if my eyes are closed and doing some things really does hurt, but I think I'm pretty fortunate because mine aren't that bad. So yeah, I don't know if today is like a second day of the migraine or if it's just like just not fully gone from yesterday. I don't know. But it's still there. I get it on my left side of my head all the time, around my eye, like behind my eye and the left side of my forehead, like my temple or a bit above, like my brow bone. Yeah, so I think that's enough talk about my migraine. So, and as I continue on to talk about it, I looked up why you can get one. There are so many reasons. Like, it does not narrow anything down. There's a million reasons. And simply being a woman of a certain age can even bring on a migraine. So, you know, nothing's solved there. Anyway, this video that I'm talking over and not acknowledging at all, this is actually one of my favorite pages that I did. And it's so simple, but I really like it. And this is one that was inspired by, I want to say Andy Warhol. I feel like that's the one. I don't have the prompt list next to me. It's day 20, I believe, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, the look of it, I feel like that's it. Either way, I like how this one turned out. And like I said, so simple, just like 4 colors of paint. And then I went over it with the same color, just like I either made it a bit darker or a bit lighter. So it was like tone on tone. But, you know, you could see it, but it was very subtle. And I just really liked it. And then cut out a collage image and stick it on top. That's it. Like, so little effort, and I think it looks really cool. So, I mean, that's an easy one to do. Like, if you're, like, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get in these moods where I want to make something, I want to create, I want to play, but I don't want to have to think too much about it, and I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I just want to do something. I think this would be a good one. Because like I said, little effort, not even a lot of supplies, and it's not difficult. The hardest thing was cutting out the collage image, and that's because I don't like cutting out images. And there are some people that find that therapeutic. So you would like that. I just need to get one of those people that like cutting out images to be living near me. Courtney from Australia, Scrappy Girl on Instagram. I think we would be like a dynamic duo. She just needs to move to Canada because I'm not moving to Australia because I get cranky in the heat and I don't care for their living creatures. Like, some of them would be really cool, but big ass spiders and lizards coming into your home. Like, no. No. No, no. She can come to Canada. You hear that, Courtney? I'm not moving, so you have to. Anyway, oh, guess what? My door in my sometime this year new art space is being installed on Thursday. I am so excited. I mean, I'm still a long ways off from getting into the room. Like, so much needs to be done. But still, it's steps. Anything that happens to that room is exciting. And a door is extremely, super exciting. So once I get a few more things, like I will do a video, but I mean, right now there's not a lot to show because nothing's really been done. So I want to have enough to show you before putting another video out there about the art room. I think once the door is in place, the next step is raising the floor. I'm pretty sure that's the next step. So that, even that will be exciting. Just a dumb old floor. Because it's concrete, right? And, you know, you don't want to be on concrete, and the floor does need to be raised. So even that's going to be exciting. And I do plan on painting the floor, but I plan on doing a pattern, like taking most likely a crafter's workshop stencil and using that for a floor pattern. So all these little things that it's going to be a little bit of work, but it's also going to be exciting and so worth it in the end. I can't wait for the room to get cleaned out and take the video camera out there and give you a look at the space. Like, it won't be much to look at because it's going to be bare, but just to give you an idea of the floor plan and what I already know is going where. And then if you guys have ideas and stuff, it'll be easier for you to visualize because you'll have seen the space. And then maybe you can help me with certain decisions. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the walls. And then it's like, oh, do I want to paint the ceiling? Do I just want to paint it white, or do I want to do something to it? The only downfall is I don't like ladders. So a part of me says just paint it solid and don't do anything fancy, because you know you're going to make your husband do it. And simple will be better. So then if I do simple, do I want white or do I want a color? But anyway, like I figured I would, I've babbled throughout the whole video, and I'm going to have to keep the photo on for a long time in order for me to finish talking. So if ever the photo's up for a long time and you're like, seriously? It's because I'm not done babbling yet. So I will say goodbye, and thanks always for watching and putting up with me. Till next time. Bye.